So I figure I got an obligation, because nobody likes waste. Um, the way I see it and figure it, here it is a Sunday. Basically, the last 2 weeks has been uh, a Christmas New Year's 2 weeks. Of course, they both landed on Fridays, so of course it made for very long weekends and very short weeks. Well, I guess depending on what your lifestyle is. But yeah, I've got some of these left over from holiday visitors and all that other stuff. This is the Bud Light seltzers. This is not really up my alley. I have had some, maybe more than two or three, or 7, 13, something like that. But anyway, it's like 5:03 p.m. Chores are all done. I had a great afternoon. Got ahead on a bunch of stuff. I just kept slowly tinkering. Very nice, beautiful day today. What we should have done is gone for a ride. What we're going to do is multiple videos ago, if I'm not mistaken, I promised you a ride through the hardwoods in the spring. Actually, I think I did that on a firewood video. We're lucky enough right now, as you can see, we don't have much for snow. That is going to change. Period. End of story. I figure we're going to take advantage of it here, and we're going to take a small ride through the hardwoods. I'll kind of give you a little look. We should have done this ride later this morning. You should have seen the picturesque surroundings we had up here. And everything just frosted. And it's all that high moisture that's in the air right now. High moisture in the air with no snow. It's crazy. But everything was just glistening white. You might have been able to see it on this morning's video. But I tell you what, sometimes you need to sit back and enjoy your surroundings, and that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm just simply taking you with me. Ginger snap. Oh boy. Got some frozen particles in there. Yeah, it's not really up my alley. It's not snowing. This is blowing off the trees. This is that frost, and of course that's why we're missing the real good show that I should have done earlier today. Anyway, I'm just taking a little ride, enjoying my surroundings. Tonight I am enjoying a very nice warm home. A nice hot dinner of some sort or another. Paperwork to do, and I'm going to surround myself once again with the Gen X book for 2021 and continue my my search for the sires that I plan on using on the farm this year. I have nailed it down to about roughly about 7 or 8. Now, I'm not having 7 or 8 different sires, for AI breeding purposes on the farm, but I've nailed it down to 7 or 8, and I want to keep nitpicking through it, kind of go from there. And when I do have my my picks made out, and I'm lucky enough to have a very fair relationship with Gen X. Once I, as a we'll just say, gaining my education as a cattleman, you know how I feel about myself on that. I will then sit down with my Gen X rep and ask him for his 2 cents. Am I on the right path here, or do I need to be corrected? Once we get to that point and I have my guaranteed picks, I will be sharing them with you. Granted, it's early. Here it is, the first week of January. AI breeding isn't going to take place until, actually have it on the calendar. I think it's July 2nd, something like that. But I'm putting a lot of stock into it this year, as every year. But this year, this year is going to be a very major program, just like last year, this past year, and it's for certain reasons, and that's mainly uh, you know, my goal is having an on-the-farm auction sale. You laugh if you want. It's called Diversity. Uh, on-the-farm auction sale in April of 2022. I've said that multiple times here now in the last month or so, but you know, I need to start preparing now for the next year's program, especially concerning breeding bulls and bred heifers, everything else, and then of course open heifers. That's the route that I'm going. We'll see. I might fall flat on my face. Won't be the first time. I can guarantee you that. But I'm willing to try. I don't know if there's... I'm very excited about this, folks, if you can't not tell. I've talked quite a bit about it. I'll tell you what, that tastes just like a ginger snap, though. Wow. I'm very excited about it. I'm putting a lot into it. I'm holding a lot back for it, if you can make that make any sense. The only biggest question that I have for myself, is there a good enough market? I said that incorrectly, but, you know, sue me for the wrong words. You can go ahead and sue me if you want. You'll get about, yeah, you'll get about $300. Is there a strong enough market up here, or let's just say within a 100-mile radius, for an interest for people to actually come to the sale? Now, of course, a lot of it's due to some good proper advertising, and that's going to be done. I don't know. I said something the other day. You have to have a goal. You have to have a plan. You have to have something to be excited about. Period. And this is one of them that's on my list. So I'm putting a great amount of stock, no pun intended, into this. And AI program, and it's going to be the big ticket. It's a lot of money. But, you know, money grows on trees. So who cares about that, right? Oh, jeez. I tell you what. Oh, I tell you what. I don't even want to look forward to sitting down and doing my taxes this year, which is coming up real quick. In fact, it's the end of the year, so I can go ahead and do them at any time I want. I'm going to hold off for a little bit because ginger snap. All right, we're going to go for a little ride, and we're going to stop at one of my favorite places. You're going to be able to hear that snapping. I got a very, very bad joint in the back here. I'm just going to have to put up with it. Yeah, there's some cross-country skiers in here this weekend, apparently, which is good. It's a good thing. I think my aunt and uncle were up on a visit this weekend. I think that's what they were doing, if I'm not mistaken. But Yeah, you've just seen a little bit of it. This is roughly a 60-acre hardwoods. We're stopping right here. I'm going to give you a small page out of my book. Um, I'm just like everybody else. Everybody goes through a little bit of a hard time once in a great while. Certain instances of your life, or whatever. Here I am playing Mr. Counselor. Trust me, I'm no counselor. I could probably use a few. Um, Multiple moons ago, we'll put it that way, more than moons, could be years, there was a instance in life that was just a son of a gun, a real bear. And I'm gonna shoot you straight right now. I spent a lot of time up here. Just later evenings, day was done, take the Ranger, come on up here, maybe a couple few hay freds, maybe a good cigar. And yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a high-rise blind right there. That's one of our main hunting spots. My brother took that over here this year pretty much predominantly. And yeah, so anyway, that's about it. As you can see, the open land over here, that is part of the pasture system. So it kind of gives you a relative idea of the surroundings we're at here. And yeah, I'd have to say camp is about 4 football fields away or better. And yeah. Really, truly would like to take some time this winter and just settle down a little bit and take in some rabbit hunting, which I used to enjoy immensely as a younger tyke. And we'll see what happens. I can see some Saturday afternoons doing that, especially with some mild weather. We'll see what happens this winter. I don't know. Thus far, we've been extremely lucky, knock on wood, 1,000 times. But yeah. Yeah, it was just a beautiful sight today. I can't explain it to you. You're seeing a little bit of it here. Some of these evergreens right here, what is that, tamarack, is still a little bit frosted. And just one hell of a sight to see here this morning. It was truly very nice. Yeah. All right, that's about it, folks. For certain different reasons, I am home all this week. I'm not leaving the yard if I can help it. This week we're going to have some videos, just some regular stuff here and there. And then this week, I know I've been saying it for quite a while, this week we're going to have that sit-down feed inventory video with a couple few hay freds. We'll make it an evening affair. In fact, if I can figure out a live feed, which I have still never done myself. I've done some live videos, but I've never been able to figure it out on my own stuff, phones, computer, you name it. I don't know, maybe I'll poke into that tonight, see if I can figure out how to do that, and we'll make it fun with a live feed, for a feed inventory video. But I don't know, that's it. Tomorrow's Monday. This 2 weeks of Christmas and New Year's is over. Respectfully, I say that. And I'm going to say that tomorrow starts normal reality. So, yeah, it's all good. I hope everybody had a really good holiday season. The Merry Christmas and New Year's and stuff. There's one thing we forget, and that's that it can be kind of hard for some people. In fact, I'm here to tell you, you're staring at a guy right now where I've had a couple of them in my lifetime where they're a little bit hard to deal with for one reason or another. But things can be tough, things can be rough. It's especially this day and age. And if you're not trying, I've got no mercy for you, zero. But if you're trying and life is rough, then I do, and I hope anybody out there that might be watching this found out and figured out how to enjoy things a little bit more. I'm no gosh damn counselor, I can tell you that right now, but you got to find something to replace whatever has got you, yeah, got you in a tizzy. But anyway, my holiday season was fantastic. Lots of family, lots of friends. I got to see, you know, usually I see a lot of people this time of year that I don't see for almost a year because they're home to visit. Now, of course, this day and age that we're not going to talk about is a little bit different. You know, things aren't open up here in this communist state of Michigan. Well, see, I'm going there, and I can't do that. But nonetheless, I was able to see quite a few people I haven't seen for a while, like normal on this holiday season, and it was real good, real healthy. Really enjoy it. Everybody's doing really good for the most part, and you know, getting by. That's the goal. Get by. Have a little enjoyment where you can, and that's my 2 cents for today. I'm going to end this video here, go about my Sunday. I'm going to go for another small scoot here for just a little bit, but temperature is dropping. And that warm house is sounding pretty good. So anyway, folks, I hope you have a nice week to come. We're going to talk to you sooner than later.